Hello and welcome back to Zero Time Dilemma. In this episode, I am looking forward to directly causing some deaths. Well, I'm not looking forward to it. Or why did I put the accent on the wrong word? I'm not looking forward to it. I just have a plan to do it. I swear I'm not a psychopath. Let's go back to the flow and decide to kill everyone but not the kill team. Oopsies. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I can skip through this. Yeah. Okay. I kind of forgot that Eric was knocked out.
What happened?
I see. Interesting.
Did you push the button?
Does this mean we're going to be saved?
But then... the others will...
You killed them! C-Team and D-Team are gonna...
No, we did. We had to do this so we could survive. There was no way around it.
But...
It's not my fault! I told you from the start not to push it!
What? What are you talking about? It was obvious you were planning on pressing it.
But you're the one who actually did! It was your hand! You pushed it!
Excuse me.
You made a wise decision. You sacrificed the lives of others in order to continue your own survival.
Yep.
Zero.
It truly is a natural human reaction. You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable. There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision. Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately. But before that, I apologize.
It's really hard to read the subtitles.
Why?
1929.
You have done exactly as I commanded. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you.
No, I didn't do it. He's the one who pushed it, so he's...
It would be inconvenient if you forgot you caused the deaths of others.
But I already told you. I didn't kill anybody. I was only watching. Dad, I was just watching. No. Chris didn't do anything wrong.
I kind of forgot about
I
this.
was the one who... Please, forgive him, Dad. Cold. It's cold. The water was so cold.
Pleasant dreams.
Mom!
I didn't know if the mother was in the equation at all for him. Interesting. So he fucked up, got Chris technically killed by his father, who beat Chris to death, and then he hid Chris's body to not get his dad in trouble? Am I learning the right things? Right? Yeah? I kind of wish it would just immediately go into the next scene. Like, I don't have to continuously do this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have to click into it, the next thing. Why? No! Why? What is going on? Why? Why? What's the point of this?
Where are we?
I think it's the decontamination room.
Decontamination?
I think we've been trapped in this room before. Is it just deja vu?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So do I.
Wait, this button.
It's the same for you, Carlos?
You feel it as well?
Yeah, not just her. I sense it too. Somehow, this button is very important.
Maybe we lost our memories of it.
The drugs. In the bracelets.
Then, what in the world?
At the next break, there's two things I want to talk about, so I gotta try and remember. Oh, wait, I just remembered one of them. It doesn't matter because Zero said that even if you did push the button, it doesn't mean that it doesn't trigger later. I forgot about that part. So, like, everyone passing out and then seeing the future doesn't really change. I didn't immediately recognize that floor.
The lounge?
Yeah.
What happened in the decontamination room?
Inconvenient if you forgot to cause the deaths of others.
That's right. That button.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team. Carlos, Akane, Junpei.
How to take a
D
picture?
Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed. Dream, Key, Quark, Mom, Deer, Arm. That is all.
These are not the same.
It's a lie! Everyone! Yeah!
What?
Eric.
Oh no. What have I done?
No need to blame yourself. All you did was make the right choice.
But
Forget about it. We need to focus on what's next. We have 6 passwords. So can't we leave?
So what is Q going to do this time around if Carlos reacted the way that he did?
I overreacted a bit. But you know, maybe it's better this way. What I mean is, I know we're all in danger from this game. But instead of being forced to kill each other, it's just a vote and a press of a button.
Yeah. Plus, we're just put to sleep after. So to suddenly learn the whole thing is over?
wait, what if it's not just that? The amnesia drugs. In the bracelets. Maybe we didn't get injected this time, but what if every time we wake up, we have to go through the same scenario over and over again? And we're put to sleep after each one. Our memories of it gone.
Give it up. We don't need to talk about this. Let's just get out of here.
He's right. Let's...
Wait! Aren't we forgetting someone?
What's up with Gab? Whoa. Why is Gab like this?
That's so mean.
Oh.
Why in the...
Let's see if we can get it off. Hey, about before, you were saying we're repeating our actions with no memories. It's like the Sleeping Beauty problem.
The Sleeping Beauty what?
It's one of the famous paradoxes.
I actually don't know this
The
one.
experiment starts on a Sunday.
Okay.
The subject is put to sleep, and then a coin is flipped. If it's heads, the subject is woken up on Monday, asked a question, and put to sleep again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all they do for heads.
And if it's tails?
They're woken up on Monday, asked a question, and put to sleep.
But that's just the same as heads.
To that point, it is. But it's different after that. After the subject falls asleep again, their memories from Monday are erased. They are then asked the same question again on Tuesday.
What's the question?
What was the probability it was heads?
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Hey, how is that a problem then? It's obvious. There's a 50-50 chance of it being heads.
You'd think so, normally. But when you're being asked it, there are 3 positions you could be in. The coin was heads. It is Monday. The coin was tails. It is Monday. And the coin was tails. It is Tuesday. That would make the probability of it being heads as 1 in 3, right?
I guess, yeah, in a sense.
No. I don't think so. It's a coin, so it'll always be 50-50 odds no matter what.
Okay, let's change some things. If heads appears, it's the same as before. But if it's tails, it ends up repeating 10,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
10,000?
Wake, question, sleep, memory erased. Wake, question, sleep, memory erased. Go through this 10,000 times. Does the probability still stay as 50-50 after all that? Thinking about it, wouldn't the chances of it being tails be higher than heads?
If you put it that way, yeah. So, which one is correct?
I maybe missed something.
No one knows.
Is the test subject
Don't
told
have an answer yet.
what day it is?
Even the
or not?
scientists can't decide between 1 in 2 and 1 in 3. It's an unsolved problem.
Huh. You know a lot about this.
I read a random book on it once. Well, it was on metempsychosis, but they deal with basically the same thing.
You are the most
Psychosis.
suspicious person.
What is it?
Wouldn't waking up without your memories be just like being reborn?
Oh, yeah, that sounds similar.
I'm not really sure.
You don't believe in it?
I meant there's no real meaning. Because when you're reborn, all the memories you had during your past life are already gone, right? Well, that means metempsychosis isn't really needed.
If there's no memories, there's no point? Well, no one can perfectly remember things that happened when you were a kid. Hell, sometimes you can't even remember something from a month ago.
I can't even remember what
So,
I ate
going
sometimes
by
the
what
day
you
before.
said, everything you did before a month ago has no meaning?
She's asking if memories really are that important for making you who you are.
What is important then?
Well, something must be.
Time? Because we're not all technically, well, time and place, because, like, we're not born equal. But being at the
Well,
right time at the right
like we
place
can't do
with the right
anymore.
amount of knowledge is literally what I've heard is, like, the definition of being lucky.
We're gonna have to give up here.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
No way around it.
Huh.
We did everything we could.
Come on, let's go.
Ugh. So why did Gab get to leave with the other two? Or, yeah, two, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What happened in between? Okay, yeah, I gotta pull up that photo again. I'm glad I took a picture while I was going. Good God. Mom. Ear. And arm. What's the significance of the codes not being the same?
Yes! It opened!
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what's wrong?
What are you doing?
I
Want to stay with Gab.
can't go.
Huh?
I can't leave him behind. Sorry.
Okay, interesting. So there's not like a... This is just... like... tug at the heartstrings sort of situation, and not the same thing as Carlos. But Q doesn't have that much of a tie
I
to
decided that I'd stay here too.
Gab as much as the other two should.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because I don't have memories? I know nothing about the outside world, so I guess I didn't really want to leave. Did I make the right choice? Or was it the wrong one? Yeah, that must be it.
Maybe... Oh, game over. Was it game over for Carlos? I don't think it was. So... two things, again, now. First thing about that... Q, I think, made a choice instead of me making a choice. I think that's what it's supposed to be about. Possibly? It's an interesting takeaway from myself, I guess. But the first thing that I wanted to bring up that I had to keep in the back of my mind, that acid shower of the hydrofluoric thing with the bomb and Sigma and Diana, I think that was just the punishment that Zero wanted to give for, like, setting up the bomb. But because if we're seeing this hydrofluoric shower in a completely separate timeline than everything else, I'm thinking that's completely by itself. There's no connection that I should be making there. And I think... No. I really do just think that it's just a Zero punishment thing. What is the reason for keeping Gab here? I don't know. Oh well. I'm just going to save into this one, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to think like ahead. The next thing for me to do would to be go through the flow and experience the Diana kill. Yeah. Don't press. Why does it stop? I don't know. I just have to jump to the next spot. But someone was calling for me to let them out, so give me a sec. Just one. And with one hop, skip, and a jump, we're moving on. And with a hop, skip, and a jump, we're moving on. Click the button. Boop. The choice is made.
Diana, what did you just...
Are you kidding me? You just finished begging me to trust the others. What the hell was all that for? Answer me, Diana!
I don't know. I don't know why I pushed the button.
Not again.
What do you mean?
Our vote back at 1330? Diana chose C-Team instead of going along with what was on the note. I asked her why, and she said the same thing as now. I don't know.
That's ridiculous. I don't know about that.
I know.
What?
I'm saying I know what you don't know. My thought earlier, that we probably...
You made a wise decision. You sacrificed the lives of others in order to continue your own survival. It truly is a natural human reaction. You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable. There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision. Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately. But before that, I apologize. But you must all sleep again.
1929. Our time is up.
Will Diana
You have done exactly
start to cry again when we wake up?
The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you. It would be inconvenient if you forgot you caused the deaths of others.
No! How did this happen?
I'm sorry to treat you like a puppet. First come, first saved. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Looking at this image, this is just like, making all the choices at the button, and technically the next one over here, after we chose not to, is still locked. I thought, like, the split decision and the branches out. Guess not. Whoopsies. Diana, yeah. Continue. Why? Why are you there with us too? Why weren't you allowed to survive in only one of them? Or escape, not survive, because it's like that's a different. There's a definitive difference.
Where are we?
I think it's the decontamination room.
Decontamination.
Huh. This is weird.
Weird?
I feel like I've been trapped in this room before.
You must be imagining things.
I guess.
Wait, this button.
It's the same for you, Carlos?
You feel it as well?
Yeah, not just her. I sense it too. Somehow, this button is very important.
Maybe we've forgotten about this place.
The drugs and the bracelets?
What?
Slow, painful, and agonizing death. Hmm.
Hey, look what time it is.
Yep.
It's after midnight.
So, it's the next day?
Not just day, but year. It's 2029 now.
What a horrible start to the year.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed. Shift, 6, ring, age, heart, love. That is all.
Damn you, Zero!
I will never forgive him!
What is the significance of the X-passes?
No!
Diana, tell me one more time. You didn't choose to push it, did you? The button in the decontamination room.
No. For a split second, it was as if... It was as if someone had taken control of my body.
Has this ever happened to you before? Then maybe you hit your head somewhere.
I don't think so. That I can remember, anyway.
What are you trying to say, Phi?
Well, I thought it might be possible it was alien hand syndrome.
What? Alien hand?
It happens very rarely when the corpus callosum, where the right and left hemispheres connect, is abnormal. Remember, the right brain controls the left side, and the left controls the right.
Yeah.
So if the communication paths that connect them are damaged, the left and right sides of your body may fall out of sync. Like trying to put a shirt on with your right hand, but taking it off with your left. Grabbing onto a scalding pan with your right hand while your left tries to make it let go. Or something even stranger, when your right hand attempts to suffocate you, so you use your left to restrain it. I've heard of cases where it's happened. An interesting development arises with that story. Where does a human's consciousness exist? Is it in the left brain or the right?
Isn't
When
it
your right hand's
technically all of
choking
it?
you, and your left's trying to stop it. That would imply that the part of you that doesn't want to die is in the right brain. But what if, in the left brain, there's another part of you buried inside that does want to die? So, if you ever ask that person, do you want to live or die? If the center for speech is located in the right brain, he'd clearly say, of course, I want to live. But what if it's the reverse? If the center for speech is in the left brain, then I'm sure he'd say, hurry up and kill me. There's no way to know which one is the true self. Or, perhaps, it's more like they both are. It's just simply that the one who has the power of speech is more dominant. Have you ever considered, what if your body was split into left and right? In that moment, where would your consciousness go? Left or right?
Both at the same time.
Hey, Phi.
Psychology was fun.
What are you getting at with this?
The alien mouth syndrome. My mouth speaks for itself, regardless of what I want it to do.
How can you be joking around at a time like this?
No, it's because we're in the situation that I brought it up.
Well, like you said, it doesn't feel real. hearing the announcement or reading on the board.
You think those 6 might still be alive?
Let's keep believing.
There's no point. The 6 of them are definitely dead.
How do you know?
Well,
You remember the
I don't
pain?
know.
You alright, Gab?
This guy doesn't know anything, does he?
He's lucky.
Well, not exactly put it like that.
Well, we may as well get going. Like Sigma said earlier, we shouldn't lose hope. Let's have faith that they're still alive. Besides, that is even more of a reason that we must keep going.
So we can go and bring back a rescue team?
Exactly.
I do recall in psychology being explained the alien hand thing, in which, like, if you have someone touch a, like a block or like a ball that has like texture on it, and it's like bumpy, depending on which side the speech is on, I think speech is on the right side of the brain, so you would have to have them grab it with their right hand because it's on the right side of the brain, which is controls the left. If I'm remembering this correctly, who knows? And they wouldn't. The person who grabs the bumpy ball, let's say, wouldn't be able to say, "Oh, it was bumpy." But if you had them right, like the texture, the left brain that touched it would say bumpy. If that mental process is also on the left-hand side. Yeah, it's a bit hard to explain, but we did get a pretty good explanation of it from 5. Next. And love. Boop.
All right, let's go.
What? So Diana leaves. Oh. Okay, this is the first time we're seeing this. What?
I'm not going.
Okay, so she really does have a possession thing.
Hey, Diana!
Is she gonna Indiana Jones it? No. Just kind of tumbles through it. Did she knock herself out? What?
Wonderful acting. It's an excellent strategy. Your actions in the decontamination room. I'm surprised you thought so fast. At that moment, all you wanted was to get out quickly. To make that a reality, it just happened that the fastest way was to touch a yellow button and kill the other 6 participants. However, pressing the button just like that would make you a murderer, bad person. And even if you did escape after, in a court of law, what you did would be considered bad by judge and jury. So you thought, how could I make this not as bad for me?
No!
Not to casually bring up the topic of multiple personalities and one believe the only way to make people believe was to do something unbeneficial to you. And that is why you refused. We both know that Bob would bring a rescue team back to the shelter. You saw all of that in advance.
No! No, 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 no!
Let us meet again somewhere.
Why would he specifically mention Phi?
I will be awaiting that moment.
Game over. It had to have been a game over for Carlos as well. Okay, stand off. All sections cleared. Yeah, you save it. Again there. Why? Okay. Is anything new available to me? It is not. Is this the ones with the red border? Is that showing me which ones I've fully cleared? I think so. Maybe possibly. Interesting. Hey. I don't know what to think just yet. Multiple personalities. Q who just didn't want the dog to be alone or made his own actual choice. Carlos, which made a promise in a different timeline. Okay, before I go anywhere else, I'm just like jumping at something. Seeing the sun, is this ending 1 like the number scheme? Like, are we gonna see? Obviously, we won't see the wind because that's a 0, but not Birdman. Are we gonna see? Flower was like 7. What? Birdman was 11. What were the others? I just remember Sun being 1, but maybe there's a chance. I don't know. In the next episode, I'm gonna go through some of these split decisions that I just didn't get right, and whatever this one was. What was this? Carlos's sin. I don't remember what this thing is at all. And why are you locked? Carlos's sin. What did I sin? Who killed? Oh. Wait. So I chose to attack Akane. Right? Yeah. I chose to kill Akane in this one. And what would even be locked there? Like Carlos escaping by himself? No. I don't know. I gotta leave this episode here. So thanks for coming to see this one. God, this game's not very happy, huh? I mean, it is a death game. So the Nonary game, the Ambidex game. No, the second one was Nonary Game Ambidex Edition? No, I could just refer to it as the AB game. And the Decision game. I don't know if there's any significance to that, but heaven forbid. It's gonna be in the back of my mind. Oh well, the only thing I can do is just keep pushing forward, even though technically in time we're dancing between multiple timelines, so does that really do anything? Thanks for sticking with it. In the meantime, I'll leave you with one final message, in that being, have a nice day.